Because Lewis Hamilton drove his Ferrari dangerously near to the ground, he was abruptly disqualified from the Chinese Grand Prix. The judgment was made in a dark paddock in Shanghai, over 3 hours after the race was over. The 7-time world champion will now lose his 8 points after placing 6th in a race that Oscar Piastri won. Charles Leclerc, Hamilton's teammate, was also eliminated from the rankings after finishing 1 spot ahead of Hamilton due to his underweight vehicle. This verdict is the first time that 2 Ferrari drivers have been disqualified from the same race in Formula One history. Pierre Gasly of Alpine, who finished 11th, was also disqualified for the same reason as Leclerc. Stewards noted that there were no mitigating circumstances, and Ferrari acknowledged that it was a genuine error on their part. Leclerc was disqualified after learning his destiny first. Minutes after, Gasly's disqualification was confirmed. Hamilton's dismissal was announced by the FIA stewards. The stewards heard from the team representative of Car 44, Lewis Hamilton. Measurements of Car 44's plank assembly revealed that it was 8.6 mm, LHS, 8.6 mm, car centerline, and 8.5 mm, RHS. This is less than the 9 mm minimum thickness required by Technical Regulation Article 3.5.9. The team representative at the hearing attested to the accuracy of the measurement and the proper execution of all necessary processes. The team also admitted that it was a real mistake on their part and that there were no mitigating circumstances. Hamilton struggled on Sunday even though he had a strong performance in the sprint on Saturday, which was his first victory since his high-profile departure from Mercedes. On his way to a poor finish, the 40-year-old had to give way to his teammate Charles Leclerc when he was heard fighting with his race engineer Riccardo Adami. Hamilton was dissatisfied with the car's performance when he spoke right after the race. "I feel fine." On Sunday, he stated, "I didn't get the result that I was hoping for today. I was trying to see if I could jump forward, but I simply couldn't keep up with the cars ahead. I needed a solid start, which I got. And just in terms of balance, we made these adjustments after the sprint race, and the car was awful after that. I really had trouble with the car after that. As I continue to learn about this car," he added, "I think it's good learnings and hopefully, we won't do that again. There are undoubtedly good things to take away from the weekend, in my opinion. We must continue to push even though we are clearly losing ground to the McLarens in terms of points, as well as to Mercedes and Max Verstappen."